was 2 minutes and 53 seconds. 2 minutes and 53 seconds. Feels like an eternity, but that was the amount of time that killer kept his knee on George's neck after he was unresponsive. 2 minutes and 53 seconds. Welcome to the Be the Change digital rally. This is different, but this feels right. It feels right because as a black man speaking, often it feels like I'm speaking to nobody. Often it feels like I'm speaking to an empty room. So this is natural for me. But hopefully the people out there are listening this time, listening to the stories, the real stories of racism that exists in Edmonton, in Alberta, in Canada, and all over North America. Listening to the real stories from people who are dedicated to make a change day in, day out of their lives. Not popping in real quick to say that I was there, have a hashtag, share a thread, make a comment, argue a little, and peace out. Because when you look like me, you don't have that opportunity just to find the exit door, the nearest exit, the emergency chute, and say, I'm out, it's uncomfortable, I don't want anymore. I can't do that. This doesn't scrub off. So I have to live with this, as do all the black and indigenous and all the people of color every single day. And it is a lot. And it gets heavier and heavier and heavier. And every little micro expression, micro racial, every macro, every video, every small joke, every time I touch your hair, every, oh, he's so cute, did your baby tan? All of these things pile up, one after another after another. And then people get upset and wondering, why am I so fiery in a Facebook thread? Where did that come from? I was just asking a question. This is where it came from. All these little teeny things that have happened day after day after day, and they may seem small, create an environment for something a little bigger to happen, which creates an environment for something even bigger to happen after that, which creates an environment for someone to murder somebody with their knee while people watch and share that video, while people scroll by and say, how many cats are in this picture? There's a problem when we can be that desensitized to death. We just share it. I can tell you when you share it with me, I don't accept it, I don't want it, and I don't watch it. I have no interest watching my brother die. I see him die, I see myself die. I see my sons maybe dying. Because what age do they go from cute to a threat? What, is it my 3-year-old? Is it my 10-year-old? Is it my 12-year-old? At what point do I have to have him armed up to walk outside? You know, and this is the thing too, because I don't speak a lot about myself and my story, but what I hear all the time is, Jesse, it wasn't that bad. Man, you were from St. Albert. People liked you. Some people, truly not everybody. That's fine. It's fine. But here's the thing. I have my own wounds. I have my own struggles. And it is not a competition of whose is better. It is not a competition of, well, it wasn't that bad. Is the only time we worry about it is when you die? Is that when it's the only one that works? Or can we start dismantling the system where it's okay to do these little jabs left, right, and center that go unchecked by people who don't look like us? Unchecked in your living rooms, unchecked at the Christmas and Thanksgiving parties, unchecked everywhere, and then really quiet when we're around. Things have to change. They have to change quickly. And they change when you're ready to listen and hear the beautiful stories, the wonderful journeys, the painful journeys, the fall down and get up agains from people who look like me, from black people, indigenous people, people of color, people who live it every single day. If you find yourself checking us and tell us maybe you should do it this way, maybe you should check yourself. Take a pause and listen to the people who are coming on stage today. My name is Jesse Lipscombe. I'll be hosting and introducing some of the people. The first person I want to introduce on the stage is a good friend of mine. We've worked together for some time, but the reason he's here, and partially the reason this event is here, has to do with his unfettered, authentic ability to put himself out there online. He put a video out in a time where I was being quiet and I was being silent and I was exhausted. I felt like I needed to say something, but I just couldn't muster up the energy anymore. I just couldn't. I had nothing left. I had my kids. We're in a global pandemic like everybody is. You got a day home and you got school and you have all of this. And then, of course, they're still killing black people. And I didn't have anything left, but he did. And he posted a video that really spoke how I would have wanted to speak. He spoke how I would love to speak if I was brave enough to speak that raw. And I shared that, and a lot of people liked it. And that video started to make some noise, and that noise started to give me energy. And Ethan's platform is not millions and millions of followers, because it's not about that. When people say, what can I do, of all colors, nobody's really there to listen. You put your heart into being a part of the change, and things will happen. They did for Ethan, and they did for me, and I thank him for his heart and his ability to share, and I welcome him to the stage right now.